I'm Josh.
I'm Banks.
Places, baby, going.
Viral. we always have that. It's always there.
Oh, it was
Um,
close. It was close.
yeah. So, Josh, the reasons that you do or don't do something, okay? Do you have more
Okay.
reasons you don't do something or more reasons you do something?
Hmm. More reasons I don't or I do. That's a very interesting question. I have more. So, okay, let me put it this way. Maybe this helps answer. I, a lot of people defaulted to no. Like when you ask someone a question, the usual default is no, for various reasons. And I was that way for a long time. The past several years, I've been defaulting to yes. So if someone says, hey, you want to do this, or should we do this, or let's try this, I tend to default to yes. So I try to find reasons to do something as opposed to finding reasons to not do something.
Okay. So, why? Just optimistic or
Why
what?
not? Yeah, well, I'm not willing to admit to myself that I can't do something or that I don't have the time or I if it's something I want to do, I always seem to find the time and the ability and I just do it. So I don't know. I guess that and I'm afraid of missing out on opportunity. I'm afraid of, remember we talked about at the end of life and regretting things you haven't done. Uh, so I tend to revert to yes.
Okay, so let me throw a scenario out at you. What if someone asked you to do something and you do not want to do it? Do you feel obligated to create reasons not to do it?
I kind of do, to be honest. I wish I could just say I just say no and that's the end of it.
Yeah.
I but I do like to share the honest reason if I can, right? Usually that's either I'm just not interested or don't feel like it or it sounds stupid or what. I don't say that, but
Well, I mean, deep down inside, and I'm not putting words, I'm trying not to put words in your mouth. Deep down inside, you want to make sure you don't hurt them, okay? If they're asking you to do something and you say no, can you stop it there? No, move on to another subject? Or do we have to say no and quantify, qualify that answer with some sort of reasoning why you don't want to do it? And here's the thing, two things. That, and do you feel obligated? Do you feel like, oh my gosh, I've got to let them know why I don't want to do this?
I do kind of feel that way. Yeah. And that just comes from my background of being a diplomat and introvert. And we're people pleasers, right? So yeah, I do tend to do that and I like to do that. And really, I'm not sure I see the harm in that. I would like people to understand why I make my decisions if they're asking me for something. And
Yeah.
but
How about if we take out the reasons altogether, yes or no, and only give a reason if it's asked upon you? I mean, I'm throwing this out at you. I'm just here's the medicine ball. Here you go.
well, okay, let's play this out because I think this is going to be awkward. Ask ask me to do something.
Josh, may I have $50? No.
No,
Josh, may I have? Okay. Okay. Why not, man? You're my friend. We're friends.
see, you went right to why not. So it was awkward leaving it at no. So you felt compelled to ask, well, why not? See, had I just said no, look, man, I just don't have it, so I can't give it to you right now.
Right.
That would have ended the conversation. We could have moved on.
Right.
See, that's it's
Oh,
just awkward to end on a no. If it's a yes, it's okay. See, if it's a yes, it's all right. If I said yes,
then we go to
we're
logistics.
good.
When can I get the money? When do I show up? When are you gonna hit it? When are you gonna put it in my bank account? Stuff like that. Um, I feel, and this is probably this example. I feel obligated to give them a reason, yes or no. Okay, and I wish at times I could just say no and we move on. Um,
Isn't that courteous though? See, now we're getting beyond respect. This is not something we have to do. We don't have to give a reason, but I think we're getting into decorum and courtesy, right? And I like courtesy. There's a whole big thing going on right now about courtesy that not another whole topic, but I like to do what's right for people and do a good thing that feels right.
Okay. Okay. So let's
Even if
take
I
this
don't have to.
example. All right. So let's take this and let's go with courtesy. What if I saw the movie Jim Carrey? It's called The Yes Man. He wakes up one day and he realizes, or he goes to a, a speaker. Are you familiar with the movie? He goes to this.
Familiar with the theme. I haven't seen it, but I'm familiar
Okay.
with the theme.
It's called The Yes Man, and he realizes he's got to say yes to everything because that leads to possibilities. Okay, basically. And he says yes to everything. A guy on the street asking for money, yes. Hey, could I have all your money? Yes. You know, and there is a liberating feel about that of like saying yes
Yeah.
to everything. Here is and this is my issue is I feel like once I get to the point where I'm saying yes, I feel like I'm being taken advantage of, where like, oh my God, he's just trying to, it's all about him. I'm in a quandary here because I feel like this person's taking advantage of me if I say yes to everything.
See, now then you become an enabler. Think about it like someone asking you for drugs and you just keep giving them drugs and they're hooked on it and they're hooked on it and they're hooked on it.
Okay.
So yeah, there's got to be some responsibility there.
However, does it have to be? Does it have to be that we're enabling? I mean, I don't know if that
It
person
doesn't
has been
have
drug.
to be.
Huh? You're right. Right. It doesn't have to be. I mean, it comes back to me and me feeling like awkward or feeling uncomfortable or a bit worried, like someone's taking advantage of me. What is
Look,
that?
let's go back to your $50 example. Let's go back to that.
Mm-hmm.
You already asked me once for $50. Let's say I gave it to you. And
Yeah.
then tomorrow you ask me another $50 and I give it to you. And then now I'm enabling you. Now I'm a source of income for you, which means you don't have to go out and actually get a job or earn money another way. See, so then I become the enabler. So there is a point where it goes too far.
Okay. Okay. Why? Why does it go too far? Why can't you give me $50 every day?
I can. How is that helping you though? See, now this is the difference between being polite and actually helping someone.
Okay. Okay. So there's a fine line between those two things.
Yeah. Is that really helping you if I just give you $50 just because you ask? Is your question worth $50? Let's put it that way. Is your question worth $50?
uh, in reality, no. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. I'm trying to make the point of what if we all said yes to everything? Okay.
Then the one pervert that comes along, we're going to regret it big time. That's all. I mean, there has to be limits. Yeah. So yes is a polite answer, but it's not always in the best interest of either party.
Why not? Why not? I know this is. I mean, I'm going into a ridiculous area here. I am. I'm going like, why can't we say yes to everything? I mean, I guess we can't because we'll be all druggies or we'll be all criminals.
It'll be everyone will be having sex with everyone. Everyone's going to be a druggie. Money won't matter. Like it'll be chaos. It would just be chaos. It would unbalance the universe. See, the universe, if you got yeses all the time and no nos.
All right. All right.
Here's the thing.
Go ahead.
I'm going to give you one more thing.
All right.
If we say yes to everything, that actually is like saying no to other things. Think about that. Every time you say yes to one thing, you're saying no to something else.
Okay. Okay. So
I don't want to like get too way up in the clouds on this, but you asked me for $50.
Right.
If I say yes, I'm also saying no to my family that might need the $50, or I'm saying no to what else I could do with that $50. The opportunity cost of giving you $50 is saying no to other things. So see, you can't just say yes all the time because you're also saying no. And
Okay.
that's why enabling happens.
All right. So let me jump into something kind of far-fetched. We don't have much time. How about raising a child? Have you heard of any studies where you raise a child and you say yes to the child for everything?
Yep. What do they say? Spare the rod, spoil the child. Oh, that's a different saying. Never mind.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Thing. The universe is going to say no to the child. The nature, other people, they're going to get no. If we don't prepare them, if they don't understand that there's got to be a give and take, and there's got to be value for what they're asking for, there's got to be reasons and consequences, then yeah, they're not going to turn out too well in society.
I'm Banks.
I'm Josh.
Odd Places going.
Bye, Earl. You keep wanting to go that way, but I'm going to go up.
Okay.